This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The New Shenango Lancers are WPIAL Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Francis Monitis works through Rinson. Has a chance. Score! Off
the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
Oh, he has wide open. Gabe McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Coming to you live from Shenango Valley High School, it's WPIAL playoff baseball action on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. You're watching for free here tonight for the 7-10 matchup between the Apollo Ridge Vikings and the Shenango Wildcats. Both teams coming in as fourth place out of their respective sections with an 11-8 overall record. We'll get your starting lineups, keys to the game, and the first pitch here from Shenango Valley, but we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with first pitch in a moment on the Lawrence County SportsNet and the NFHS Network.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
7-10 matchup coming your way here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. 2A baseball. First round action, 7-seed Apollo Ridge Vikings, 11-8 overall, as are the 10-seeded Shenango Wildcats. Winner will take on the 2-seed Neshannock, who had the first round bye. Let's take a look real quick at the brackets here. We already got a couple finals in from earlier games today. In the 8-9 game, California, a 3-1 victor over Freedom. So the defending WPIAL champion and state runner-up Bulldogs are out of the playoffs. And New Brighton, a 7-2 upset victor over Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. The 11-seeded Lions will be taking on Southside. Other games going on right now, Laurel and Burgettstown are scoreless in the third inning. You have coverage of that one you can listen to right now at lcsportsnet.com. Here, the 7-10 game between Apollo Ridge and Shenango. I'm James Dotson, bringing Tim Continenza as we take a look at some of the keys to today's game here, Tim, with just two teams that are working their way forward and getting ready into the WPIAL playoffs after a quick turnaround.
Yeah, I mean, you look at first for Shenango, obviously they got off to a hot start this year, winners of 9 of the first 10 games. Wildcats hitting the ball well, batting .328 as a team coming in, and of course, when you look at the pitching staff, it's all around Jonathan Santangelo with an ERA under 2.50. He's at 2.47, and he has pitched 45 innings, so he's done the job here for the Cats.
And you can say the same on the other side. Apollo Ridge, a workhorse in Brody Henderson there on the bump. He will be throwing today for Apollo Ridge, one of the seniors on this team. Not many upperclassmen on this Apollo Ridge team, and he's going to step up and be the first man to throw the pitches here today. And both teams, when talking to both Coach Gorley of Apollo Ridge and Coach Orthidis of Shenango, they both were very, very emphatic about mistakes or lack thereof. Shenango, 7 unearned runs in their section finale loss to Freedom, and Apollo Ridge basically said, yeah, their games down the stretch that they won, they played error-free. The ones that they lost were ones where they had errors. So being clean and crispy defensively on the all-turf field here at Seneca Valley is going to be key for both these teams.
Oh, no, there's no question about it. I think, obviously, anytime you can prevent unearned run scoring and putting more defensive pressure on yourselves because of lack of quality playmaking and throwing the ball around, giving up extra bases on the base pass will always come back to haunt any high school baseball team and any baseball team in general. And you look at it, for Apollo Ridge, one thing you're going to have to remember about them is they're a contact hitting team. They're not going to hit the ball out of the park very often. They've only hit 2 home runs all season long.
And only 1 on the Shenango side as well. So a big park here. Don't expect a lot of home runs whatsoever. So you got to be playing maybe a little small ball. That might be a big key in this game as well. Let's take a look at today's starting lineups. For Shenango, their batting order goes like this. Sophomore center fielder Vance Emmerich leads off. Dom Dando, the left fielder, hits second. Then the string of seniors, Trey Ross, Christian Anderock, Jack Keeler, and Jacob Kammerer. Hitting through the 3 through 6 holes, Nate Deem, AJ Farilla, and the DH Ricky Ziegler rounding out the starting 9 for Coach Orthidis and the Shenango Wildcats. And as you mentioned, a team that is hitting well in the 300s, a lot of stolen bases, a lot of speed on the base paths. They're a team that can cause some issues for you if you're not careful with them.
Well, that's exactly what they try to do. Get on base and cause a defense to make mistakes, and they want to take those extra bases on the base paths. They want to get in the move. They're going to play small ball. They're going to bunt the ball around. They're going to play for that 1 run and then try to expand that by getting more base runners and opportunities. That is what they have done all season long. When they're most successful, that's what they're able to do, is get that lead and then rely on that pitching staff to secure the victory. And today for the Wildcats, it's Santangelo, and then, of course, we're talking about Henderson, who will be on the bump here to start today's game.
Your first pitch delivery coming to you at 7:01 on a cool, crisp night, a frost warning in the area. And the first pitch is going to miss outside, ball 1 to Rance Emmerich. The rest of the defensive alignment coming after this 1-0 pitch. Henderson, 32-plus innings on the season for the right-hander. Misses this one way outside. Richard Peach, Peyton Mamrose, and Owen Saxon in the outfield left to right. Zach Myers and Gage Wingard on the left side of the infield. Noah Stewart at second base. Alex Clausen at first. Braden McCracken, the battery mate for Henderson, who delivers down low and is 3-0 to the first batter of the game. 34 strikeouts in 32 innings, so about a K per inning on the year for Henderson. The junior, though, falling down 3-0 here. 3-0 to the first batter of the game. Taking all the way there for strike 1 is Emmerich, hitting .297 on the season.
And that's what you got to do, is you got to go with your fastball and try to establish it, even if you're down 3-0.
This one popped up on the left side of the infield. Myers gives way to the shortstop Wingard to make the catch for the first out of the inning. So good response after falling down 3-0 by Henderson.
Yeah, it's exactly what you want to do. Make a pitch inside, get the pop-up, let your shortstop make the play in Clausen and record that first out. And kind of settle in if you're Brody Henderson and see what you can get this game going in the right direction. The couple umpires had a quick little meeting. They break it up, and now we get back into it.
The umpires having a discussion there. Home plate umpire was Quinn McGuire, Kelly Dine at first, and Frank Velasquez, the third base umpire. 3-man crews, or 3-person crews. This one's popped up to shallow left field, going back deep into shallow left field, and making the catch is Wingard. Looked like Peach was settled under it, and instead Wingard says, no, I'm going as far out as I can to make this catch.
Yeah, he was just tracking it the entire way. he had actually got the sun behind him because his back is to it, so he's able to, really use that to his advantage, make that catch, and record the out. So 2 big outs here for Alex Clausen to start the ball game at short.
And that retires Dando, and Trey Ross now to the plate. First pitch to the left-handed hitting senior shortstop. Misses for ball 1. Interesting point you make about the sun, because you're right, that actually might have been an easier play for the shortstop going back. As you can even see on that one, flared to left field by Ross. A tough time judging it off the bat from Richard Peach. It's a 2-out single for Trey Ross.
Yeah, just going with the pitch, not trying to do too much, but a solid connection going into left field for that base hit. And let's see if they take advantage of that right away and maybe try to send Ross on one of these first 2 pitches of this ball game to see if they can try to get someone in scoring position with 2 down.
He does have 6 swiped bags on the season, does Trey Ross. As Anarok steps in there, called strike 1 on the inside corner. Anarok hitting .370. That number was over 500 just a couple of weeks ago. As bat's gone a little cold for the senior down the stretch. Love to see him come up big here in the playoffs as the runner goes on the 0-1 pitch and a head-first slide with stolen base number 7 on the year for Ross. Riverside Apartments. It's a steal at Riverside. Newcastle Senior Citizen Living Complex with rent under $500 per month, including cable, air conditioning, and all utilities.
Well, they get the stolen base and runner in scoring position.
But another one popped up on the left side of the infield, and Henderson is going to give way, and it's going to be 3 pop-ups, all caught by the shortstop, Gage Wingard. A single, a stolen base, but the runner left stranded in scoring position through a half inning. Shenango 0 and Apollo Ridge coming up to bat on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
They are really the ones who are on the ground and know what their students need better than anyone else.
They protect the fairness and rules of high school sports. They're here to look out for us. They're here to look out for what we love to do.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Heading to the bottom, the bottom of the first inning, excuse me. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Apollo Ridge Vikings. Shortstop Gage Wingard gets to lead off after he failed kindergarten, it feels like. Didn't play well with others in that first inning, making all 3 outs in the field. He leads off. Third baseman Zach Myers hits second. Second baseman Noah Stewart, the 3-hitter Alex Clausen, is in the cleanup spot. Braden McCracken, Owen Sexton, DH Parker Gorley, Richard Peach, and Peyton Mamros are the starting 9 in the batting order for Coach Matt Gorley's Apollo Ridge Vikings. And let's flip it over with Medora Bonner Law, the best protection behind you at MedoraBonnerLaw.com. The protection behind Jonathan Santangelo here this evening is Dando Emmerich and Keeler in the outfield, Nate Deem at third, Trey Ross at short, AJ Farilla is the second baseman, Jacob Kammerer at first, Christian Anarok behind the dish, the battery mate for the sophomore, Jonathan Santangelo, a 2.21 earned run average, a 4-2 record on the year for Santangelo, but he has been efficient, Tim. Very few times has he hit that 100 pitch limit on the season. And, oh, by the way, remember, you get the extra 5 pitches here in the postseason.
Yeah, it's an extra batter or 2 potentially. You never know exactly how important those extra 5 will pan out as this tournament continues.
First pitch swinging is Wingard for strike 1. 383 hitter on the season. He is the junior shortstop. As that one tails inside. Evens count at 1-1. Hey, hungry after the game? Wing specials coming up on Thursday and Saturday evenings at the Crane Room Grill. Daily specials every day as well. Takeout orders available as well at craneroom.com. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Makes the count 1-2.
That is going to be one of the keys of the game here for Shenango with Jonathan Santangelo is get ahead of the hitters.
Called strike 3, froze him on the outside corner. First strikeout of the game. Strikeout number 36 on the season for Santangelo in 44 innings pitched. So both these pitchers about 1K per inning on the season. But a big first one to get Gage Wingard. He's hitting .383, and that's the top batting average on this Vikings team. And goes right at Zach Myers for a called strike 1. So pounding his zone early with that fastball here is Santangelo.
That is going to be, like I said, key for him today. Get ahead of the hitters, put them in a defensive mood. And he's going to head quickly now 0-2 to the second batter in Myers.
And the key to our game today is going to be identifying which Navy and Gold team is batting and which one is in the field. 0-2 pitch and gets the strikeout. Myers chasing the high cheddar. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Back-to-back Ks. That one a 3-pitch strikeout.
Yeah, first one was got looking. The second one goes down swinging. So it's a nice start here for Santangelo.
Colton Carlson with an RBI single. Laurel leads Burgettstown in the fourth inning, 1-0. As the left-handed hitting Noah Stewart steps in. Ball 1 to him. 1-0 pitch is going to be fouled out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. Stewart hitting .360 on the year, and here's going to be an interesting tidbit. Going for the third strikeout of the inning, Stewart has only struck out 3 times all year, and it's going to stay that way, but we got a diving catch at short. Trey Ross, full extension to his bare hand side to make the catch to end the inning. A 1-2-3 first, highlighted by Trey Ross's diving catch at short. Scoreless through 1. Back in a moment. It's the WPIAL playoffs on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Top of the second inning, 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for Shenango. Keeler, Kammerer, and Deem. Breaking ball in there for strike 1 to Jack Keeler. Leads the team with 20 RBI on the year, but he's going to lead off this inning with a single. Hustles down the line as Saxon tried to throw him out at first, but a good piece of hitting again, Tim, going the opposite way.
I was going to say a little inside-out swing going into the hole between first and second, picking up that base hit to give him the leadoff hit here in the second inning. And then another opportunity to see what they want to choose to do here with the runner on first.
Jacob Kammerer into bat, and he's first pitch swinging. Fouled off for strike 1. JK's here in the middle of the order. No joke about him, though. 20 ribbies for Jack Keeler, 17 here for Kammerer. He had a big walk-off hit against Neshannock in the first game of their section doubleheader, as that one's called strike 2. I do think it's going to be whatever team can get the production out of the middle and bottom of their order.
Yeah, Keeler with only 1 stolen base this year, so.
Not moving.
Yep.
And Kammerer will strike out. First strikeout of the game for Henderson. 1 down.
But, that just puts other opportunities into play. I mean, you look for a hit and run type scenario on a certain level of pitches. And try to stay out of a double play if the ball's on the infield, or if you could get one into the gap, try to score from first base. There's a lot of opportunities still available, even if you have a runner on first who may not be a traditional base stealer.
And there are a lot of room all around this ballpark here at Seneca Valley, especially in foul territory. If you look off towards the third and first base lines, towards the bullpen, a lot of space before you get to the dugouts.
It's a very fair ballpark, to be quite honest with you. I think it's well dimensioned, and also, gives fair play to foul balls. So it's not like you're, going down a line where really there's not much room to make a play.
That breaking ball hung in for strike 2 to Deem. This one behind Atsino got a piece of Nate Deem, so he will go a hard 90 down to first base. 2 on, 1 out after the hit batsman, and A.J. Farilla will step to the plate. That's the one thing I think both of these pitchers might have said if you asked them before the game of what they've needed to work on most. Hit batsmen, a few too many for both. That's the 5th of the year for Henderson. Santangelo has plunked 9 batters for Shenango as this first pitch misses downstairs to Farilla.
And now you're seeing possibly Henderson kind of struggle from the stretch. Not much of a stretch. It's just kind of a quick pitch, half step forward to deliver the ball.
Long pause here. Yeah, it's a modified slide step, but he gets a pop-up infield fly in effect. And for the 4th time, a pop-out caught by the shortstop, Gage Wingard. Ricky Ziegler hitting .364 on the season, looking to cash in with 2 down. And how about this for a number for you? He cashes in, scores a run. That would be his first RBI of the season. No time like the present. Top of the 2nd of the WPIAL playoffs, and he does drive this one towards the left center gap, but making a running catch is Richard Peach. Fighting the sun, reaching out towards the gap, his glove hand side, and snagging it. Taking away extra bases from Ziegler there, Tim.
Yeah, Peach made a great run into the alley, reached up and was able to make that on the run. It was just about maybe another 6 inches on it, would have been over his head. But needless to say, it is the 3rd out of the inning.
Still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning in the 7-10 matchup on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
4, 5, 6 hitters due up for Apollo Ridge here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. As Santangelo winds and fires. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Nick's Auto Body, impact players and players you trust. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Nick's Auto Body, located on South Mill Street in Newcastle. For Apollo Ridge, here in the middle of the order, I want to talk about Noah Stewart, who lined out to end the last inning, and Braden McCracken, who's on the on-deck circle, both with just 3 strikeouts on the season hitting. Just impressive numbers to get this far through the year and not be punched out many times at all. Lawson, though, is the third strikeout victim of the game thus far for Santangelo, the sophomore right-hander, dealing so far, Tim.
Yeah, just like we talked about, the LGKG keys of the game is getting ahead of a batter. And right now, Santangelo doing a nice job with that, throwing that first pitch strike and getting the batters off balance. There it is again, getting another one, an off-speed pitch there that time for a strike.
That's Braden McCracken hitting .283 on the season, but again, mentioned only struck out 3 times on the year. You could tell was fooled out in front on that off-speed pitch. Pitching backwards, as pitching coaches would like to talk about it. Throwing your breaking ball first to set up a fastball. Makes that fastball feel a heck of a lot faster, too, when you do that. As this breaking ball stays upstairs, evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, the thought process is you probably seen the last batter and you're just trying to give a different look to each batter than you did in the first inning. And we got another hit batsman.
Yeah, just got done saying that there's been a few too many of those this year, probably for both pitchers' likings. That's the 10th time that Santangelo has hit an opposing batter. Is that one right off the noggin of McCracken? And that'll bring up right field sophomore Owen Saxon.
We're going to have a courtesy runner here.
I believe that's going to be Austin Ross, number 24. So that is going to be your courtesy runner. Castle Asphalt provides commercial or residential asphalt paving, site work, and commercial line striping. www.castleasphalt.com. As a quick throw over and just barely getting the hand back in there is the courtesy runner for the catcher.
Got to keep players close, especially in a team that is not afraid to try to get some bases.
And this one inside. Back-to-back plunks.
Well, now you got a threat going because of 2 bad pitches here by Santangelo on back-to-back hitters. Now you have runners at first and second with only 1 down. And they've gotten on base without the courtesy of a walk or a hit.
Up the bat, number 26, Parker Gorley.
Parker Gorley now the DH coming to the plate. He's first pitch swing, ground ball up the middle. Farilla bobbles it, late flip, able to get it to Ross to at least get the fielder's choice, but runners on the corners. Good job by Farilla to stay with it and at least get the fielder's choice out. That moves Ross, the courtesy runner, to third. Gorley reaches on the fielder's choice. Richard Peach now to the plate with 2 down. Gorley 1 stolen base on the year, but runners on the corners always dangerous situations. And a fake to third, throw to first. High throw, good job by Camera to come and grab it.
Very much legal in the high school and college level, but not a legal play anymore in Major League Baseball.
Shawsy's so happy about that. That one chased up high by Peach for strike 1.
It is a deception play when they say you're not allowed to decide. You know.
It's a way you can step off the bag legally.
Yes,
still.
it is. No, I have no problem with it personally, but
it's only a matter of time before it trickles its way back down, though.
It does. Everything, whatever happens at the professional level, sooner or later trickles down, as you just mentioned, to the high school and junior high levels. Unfortunately, not all rules are meant to be at this level.
The 0-2. Called strike 3, froze him to end the inning and end the threat. The 4th strikeout of the game so far for Santangelo leaves 2 runners stranded on the bags. We've played 2 complete, still scoreless between the Vikings and the Cats. You're watching the WPIAL 2A playoffs here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Top of the third inning, scoreless between Shenango and Apollo Ridge here from Seneca Valley High School. Alongside Tim Contenza, I'm James Dotson. Here is Tim taking you through the middle 3 innings.
And thank you, James. That'll even up the count at 1-1, I believe. It is Emmerich at the plate. And that'll be outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
No, he's right. 1-2. It is 1-2.
It is 1-2. Excuse me. And ground ball up the middle and through the box for a base hit. And a leadoff hitter is Emmerich for Shenango. And that'll bring up Dando to the plate.
Up the bat for your Shenango Wildcats. Left fielder, gone.
Second straight inning that the Cats have gotten the leadoff batter on base. They've now got a hit in all 3 innings.
Runner goes from first. Here's the pitch. It's in for a strike. Throw down to second. It's going to not be in time, as that is a stolen base for Emmerich.
Team high 9th stolen bag on the year, and I'll tell you what, it was close because he slid a little late. You want to slide a little earlier on turf, and he almost popped off of the bag. But the quick speed ends up getting there in time for, again, his 9th stolen base of the year.
Here's the pitch. Oh, that's going to be inside for a ball.
I believe that evens the count at 1-1.
It does. At the plate is still Dando.
Hitting .396 on the year is Dando.
Here's Henderson, slide pitch. And it's pop-up foul behind us, and we'll do it again.
A lot of pop-ups. This means Shenango's just a little bit out in front, having a tough time perfectly timing up the throws here from Henderson.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, he'll go down swinging.
Big strikeout there, second of the game, getting Dando on the breaking ball.
And I'll bring up Trey Ross coming to the plate.
Singled and stole a base. Already a couple of stolen bases here for Shenango. One of those LGKG keys to the game. Good block there from McCracken behind the dish.
Yeah, nice play there. It's what you got to do. You got to get out in front of those balls that hit in front of the plate and use your chest and keep the ball in front. And that's exactly what McCracken did there.
One of only 3 seniors on this team.
And there's a foul ball behind the home plate in play. McCracken's there for the play.
Well, he did everything correctly. The only thing I would have liked to see was him to get the mask off and get it chucked way out of the way. But good job to fight it off. Ball coming back towards you on any one of those pop-ups. Good job there. And after the leadoff single and a stolen base, back-to-back putouts.
Christian Anderock now at the plate. Anderock's the big stick here for Shenango.
Coming up here between innings, we'll have a quick melee minute. Taking a look at what's going to happen in the softball world for our Lawrence County teams.
Here's the pitch. Going to find the inside corner for a strike. And Henderson quickly out in front here. 0-1 to Anderock. That's going to be down inside, ball one.
Another good block from McCracken. Anderock here started the year playing a lot at the leadoff position, leadoff batter, drawn 17 walks. That's a team high. He sees the ball very well and has over 500 on-base percentage as a result.
Swing and foul straight back. The quick count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the top of the third inning. We are scoreless here at Seneca Valley between these two schools. Apollo Ridge, Henderson, pitch up high, evens the count at 2-2.
14th pitch of the inning right there, and that's actually the most thrown by either of these pitchers in an inning.
Yeah,
been very efficient.
That is going to be just off the plate.
Yeah, just missed downstairs.
And we have run out the string. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner at second. That is Emmerich for Shenango. And that'll be down low, ball 4. He'll take his base, and that'll put 2 runners on.
First base on balls for either team here today. So we're going to get another courtesy runner out there. I believe that's going to be Joe Esposito.
Courtesy runner, Joseph Esposito.
So Joe Esposito will run at first, as mentioned. And Jack Keelar will be coming to the plate.
Up the bat, Jack Keelar.
Commercial site work and residential line striping at castleasphalt.com.
Got a single in his first at bat. Takes that pitch up high for ball 1. We got runners in scoring position in Rance Emmerich. He's at second base. And Esposito running for Anderock at first. Swing and a foul back. Even the count at 1-1.
Both these pitchers averaging, again, about a strikeout per inning. And about a 2-to-1, 2.5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. They've been very effective. Now ducks on the pond. Can Shenango be the first to capitalize with runners in scoring position?
Henderson steps off and looks the runners back.
Interesting, Noah Stewart, the second baseman, basically playing right behind the second base bag right now. Big hole on the right side.
Could have a play on. And there's a line drive into left field for a base hit. They'll send the runner home. That is Emmerich to score. And the throw will be late, and we have our first run of the game on an RBI single by Jack Keeler.
Excellence is their guarantee at Parada, Jones, and McCree. And an excellent swing there. Weighted back, drove it hard into left center field for that base hit. Second hit of the game, first run of the game. Cats take the lead 1-0 here in the top of the third.
Jacob Kramer is now at the plate. I'll take that one outside for a ball. So Wildcats strike first and continue the inning with 2 down and 2 on. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Cameron came out of his shoes on that one. By the way, Keeler, that's his team high 21st RBI now on the year.
Here's the pitch. And I'll hit the inside corner for a strike. And Henderson's up on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down here. 1 already across here for the Wildcats. That is up high, even out the count at 2-2.
Good at bat here from Cameron. He tried to unload on one, missed it. Next pitch was marginal. He decided to hold off. Now can change the approach. Now just trying to find a way to find any of that green turf out in the outfield and punch in a second run here in the inning.
That's going to hit the outside corner for strike 3. So he'll go down looking. And we have played 2.5 here at Seneca Valley. But Shenango takes the lead 1-0 over Apollo Ridge. We're going to keep it right here for the Melee Minute.
It's time for the Melee Minute. So, producer Matt Flannery, let's put me on the clock here as we take a look at what's going on in the softball world. We'll start here in Class 2A, where Laurel is the #1 overall seed All these games will be going on Thursday for Class 2A in the first round. They take on Shady Side Academy. The first game there at North Allegheny on Thursday is Neshannock, the 5 seed, taking on the 12 seed Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. Shenango Wildcats, they'll be taking on Apollo Ridge. That's right, the softball first round game. That's the 6-11 game. Shenango the 6, Apollo Ridge the 11. That game's going to be taking place where, Tim? Well, just about, I don't know, 300 yards in that direction at the
quite
softball
a stone
field.
throw, but, we can see it.
Oh, I mean, give me a stone. Back in my day, maybe. No chance. Riverside is the 7 seed. They are taking on Brentwood in the 7-10 game in Class 2A as well. The 1A and 3A teams from the county, all with first-round byes to next week. Union will play the winner of Jeanette or Bishop Canavan. That game will be scheduled for Monday, actually Tuesday, for Mohawk and Elwood City in Class 3A. Mohawk will take on the Deer Lakes Keystone Oaks winner, and Elwood City, the 4 seed, will take on McGuffey or Hopewell. There's your Melee Minute, brought to you by Melee Chiropractic, keeping you in the game as we keep you informed of the softball happenings here in Lawrence County as we are in the craziness now of the WPIAL playoffs.
All right, we go to the bottom of the third. It's Mamrose, Wingard, and Myers due up here for the Vikings, and they squared a bunt and a foul it off.
It's a 9-1-2 hitters as Mamrose tries to get things going there.
Here's Angelo's pitch. It goes right up the box for a base hit. Nicely done there by Mamrose to get the leadoff hit here for Apollo Ridge.
That's a big one there, too, because Mamrose hitting under the Mendoza line at 182 coming into this game, but turning over the lineup there. First hit of the game. And it turns it over to Gage Wingard. 7 extra base hits on the year for him.
Wingard batting .383 coming into today's action. Takes that first pitch up high. So far in 25 pitches here for Santangelo, he has 18 strikes and only 7 balls. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, 2 of those were hard hit balls, as in the ball hitting the player hard.
Yes, that's true. He has had 2 players hit by pitch in concession, and consecutively, I should say, and that is up high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
We'll get you some out-of-town scores here after this pickoff attempt. Scoreless in Class 1A between Union and Jefferson Morgan. Laurel in Class 2A now leading 2-0 over Burgettstown. That game's in the bottom of the 6th.
Wingard has 6 RBIs on the season, and an umpire is going to call a balk.
Never came set, and I was seeing that in the last inning, and I thought he may have gotten away with one. He's getting set quickly and then delivering home. Has to come to a full pause for a full second before being able to throw home, and just that time too quick to the plate. That's a great response, though, coming right back and probably throwing his fastest pitch of the day, blowing that one by Wingard to make the count 2-2.
Here's the pitch again down low. Oh, not going to go on the inside corner, strike 3. I apologize.
Yeah, caught it right down at the knees. And he's living on this fastball right now. And part of it, again, is he's throwing some off-speed early in the count and really making that fastball feel even faster as he has been in control on that bump. 5th K of the game.
So now Zach Myers at the plate.
And that's a big one, again, with a runner on second and nobody out to get the leadoff man to strike out.
Myers coming in, batting .340 in today's action. Has 7 RBIs on the season. So he's looking to possibly deliver here and tie this ball game up for Apollo Ridge. Pop up, first base side, foul, and out of play.
Shenango bench was yelling out, out, out. I'll tell you what, good job by camera to keep on running for it because, again, there's a lot of foul ground. But that's the other thing, too. You make that catch and foul territory. There's no space there you can consider tagging up from second to third.
You really could.
Saw that actually in a state playoff game a couple years ago here.
Swing and a miss. And now Santangelo up on the count to Zach Myers. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I believe it might have been that extra innings game between Neshannock and Riverside when Neshannock went on that magical state title run.
Fastball just off the plate.
Yeah, didn't miss by much.
So Santangelo works from the first base side of the rubber on the 2-2 pitch. And it is going to be hit out to right field. Down the line. It's off the glove. That'll go to the line. It'll be picked up there, and that will be a double here, in my opinion, for Zach Myers.
Yeah, that's borderline, because I was thinking the same thing. And I'm saying I want to give that maybe as an E9 only because he didn't sprint to the ball. Keeler was a little bit slow going to it. Almost looked like he was kind of coasting towards it, Tim.
And I say I can't give him an error for speed. You can only give him an error. I mean, it did go off the glove, but that ball was fading away from him.
Yeah, would you
That's
have called it routine?
Play. Yeah,
Huh.
That's tough to call a routine for me.
Well, that's why we have
different people, different opinions.
And that's why, that's why. I mean, we're gonna go and see what good old Game Changer says.
I'll guarantee you, one team has it as a double, and the other team has it as an error.
Well, you're 1 for 1.
And that is going to be outside for a ball, so even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know what? Both ruled it an error, Tim.
Interesting.
So, I'm kind of in agreement with you, but I'm going to follow what.
No, if they're calling it an error, that's exactly what it'll be. My book is already wrote down as a double. I'm not changing it.
I'll just correct you every time.
I'll remember it's a 2-base error. There's a right up the box. That could give the lead here to the Vikings as they'll come around and score with Myers from second base. And just like that, the Vikings retake the lead, or I should say take the lead for the first time today, 2-1. Here in the bottom of the third as they answer the run scored in the top by Shenango.
2 RBI single. That's Ribby's number 16 and 17 on the year for Noah Stewart, and take a 1-run deficit into a 1-run advantage for the Vikings. And that's how you respond after giving up the first run. But what was one of the big keys to this game for both of these teams was eliminating the mistakes. And hit or error, that's one's going to be deemed a mistake fielding-wise in the outfield.
A 2 runs there.
Right.
With the error, and that's exactly what it was, because that's what the official has called it. I gotta go with that.
I will say this, depending on what happens the rest of this inning, that first run may still be deemed a earned run because he would have scored no matter what, even with that out. So I think you will get the first one will be earned, but the second one unearned.
I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we will see how.
Because there would have been an out there, and he would still be at first base.
He was already at second.
No, he was at
because he balked to second, yeah.
He was balked to second, okay.
If he was at first, I would have agreed with you.
Yes.
Absolutely, I would have agreed with you. Then again, I also don't know if a balk can lead to an unearned run. I don't believe so. There's a lot of those kind of rules.
It's fun to talk about baseball, isn't it?
It is, until I have to have those discussions and try to explain why it's this way in that officiating class and why it's not.
Yeah.
Guess what? The umpires don't have to worry about how it goes in the scorebook.
No, they just officiate the game. Here's a ground ball, first base side foul. And we'll do it again.
How about this? I got that for both teams. That is the first fouled ball with 2 strikes for either team. It comes in the bottom of the third inning. It's a number I like to keep track of. We've had games where you've had 10 or 11 in the first couple of innings, just seeing extra pitches.
Swing and a miss. They'll go down swinging.
And another good response from Santangelo.
Yeah. That's exactly it. After giving up the big hit there to Stewart, they have to come back and get the strikeout. It was a big thing, and now brings up Braden McCracken to the plate. Throw over to first. He's back in time safely. That ball's up high. Ball 1.
Gas prices continue to rise. Go with the Newcastle Transit Authority. They're going your way. Daily stops throughout Lawrence County and routes to Pittsburgh twice a day as well.
Ground ball third base, fielded there by Deem, and throw across for the out. And we have now played 3 complete here from Seneca Valley with Apollo Ridge leading by 1, 2-1. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP, along with the NFHS Network.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Dean, Farilla, and Ziegler due up here in the top of the fourth inning here for Shenango. As the third inning had some action for both teams, as Shenango got out ahead 1-0 early in the third, but in the home half, 2 runs come across to give the Vikings the 1-run lead here as we enter the fourth.
Yeah, the second time through the lineup, Tim, can certainly make a difference. How about this? For Brody Henderson, 23 pitches through the first 2 innings. He threw 24 in the third inning alone. Then on the other side, Santangelo, he threw 22 pitches through the first 2 innings, 23 pitches in the third inning alone. So, second time through the order, get to see a few more pitches coming out of the arm, time it up, find the release point, see maybe if there's a fastball versus an off-speed tell maybe that one of the pitchers gives away. And that's what it is. You just got to be able to find those little things. And now with the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Shenango, not only is it big in terms of just seeing more pitches in general, but also big because both these pitchers were way ahead of the game and actually are still pretty ahead of the game in terms of keeping the pitch count at a level where you can go a complete game.
So Brody Henderson winds and delivers. He'll hit the outside corner for a strike.
That's Dean, Farilla, and Ziegler here due up. Trey Ross active in the bullpen.
Up high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And with no game scheduled for another week, both these teams can be as aggressive as they need to be in using their pitching.
Pop up in the infield. Shortstop side. And Clausen once again makes the play.
Kind of funny. I know Zach Myers was actually going for the baseball, but he took like 1 step towards it and basically just like walked out of the way. It's like, yeah.
That's Alex's ball. I think anything on the left side here.
Yeah,
Alex is going to make plays to try to get it. Mr. Clausen wants all the balls. And there's another one, and there's Clausen again.
At 6, I believe now. F6 is in the game, caught by Gage Wingard. That's incredible. All 3 in the first inning, 1 in the second inning, and now back-to-back here in the fourth.
So Ziegler, who flied out to left in his first at-bat, comes to plate. And hits one now on the left field side. Gives a little poke into foul territory, and it's going to fall out of play for just a long strike.
Ricky Ziegler first pitch swinging again, and he's given the ball a ride a couple of times. Made Richard Peach run a long way out there in left field. He made the spectacular catch to end the second inning, and kept it at that point a scoreless game.
Here's the pitch. That's going to find the inside corner, and Henderson now up on Ziegler. 0-2 with 2 down here in the top of the fourth. Fly ball center field. Mamrose is there, and he makes the play.
7-pitch inning there. Great response from Henderson.
So 3 up, 3 down as we go to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP on the NFHS network.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Congratulations to our April LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Girls Track and Field as the LCAP Team of the Month after winning their semifinal meet and reaching the WPIAL Championship. Congratulations to Coach Heather McKissick and the Lady Spartans Track and Field Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
As we move to the bottom of the fourth inning, Saxton, Gurley, and Peach due up here for the Vikings. That first pitch is outside for ball one. Jonathan Santangelo still on up, and he hits his third batter of the ball game.
Second time that it's been Owen Saxon.
Yes, it is. Hit by the pitch the last time. Hard way to get on, but he's on base twice today, helping his on-base percentage.
Through 6 innings, Laurel now leading Burgettstown 7-0. They got a 5-run bottom of the 6th inning.
Gurley now up. And that's going to find the inside corner for a strike.
Up the bat for Apollo, Parker, Gurley.
Runner takes a small lead at first. And there's a fly ball to center field. It'll fall for a base hit. Runner will advance one base. And the Vikings got something cooking here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 on, nobody out.
Yeah, 2 on, nobody out. Your 8-9 hitters due up. Wouldn't be surprised if you see Peach trying to lay down a bunt here. Shenango's got to be ready defensively. If you have a special bunt defense, now might be a good time to do it because you're trying to set up your 9 hitters already got a hit. And obviously your leadoff hitter, your top average on the team. But again, this second time through the order, after no hits in the first 2 innings, that's now 3 hits in the last inning plus.
They swear to bunt, he'll offer and foul it off.
Yeah, kind of stabbed at it on that one, did Peach.
Rickards Peach at the plate. Here's the pitch from Santangelo, up high for a ball.
Yeah, not squaring to bunt that time.
Santangelo, of course, out of the stretch now with 2 on, nobody out. Defense is playing behind the runners, so if they have the bunt still on, it is going to be up to Santangelo and Anderock to make the play. Files it straight back on the bunt attempt. So we now have 2 strikes.
5-0 Jefferson Morgan leading Union through 3 innings. You can listen to that one and the Laurel game. Again, that's in the 7th inning. Glad to have video coverage here, courtesy of our powering sponsor, LCAP.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So a big strikeout here for Santangelo.
And unable to get the bunt down, and that plays dividends there. Can't catch up with the fastball. Can't advance the runners.
So Mamrose will come to the plate. Peyton Mamrose bats from the left side. 1 for 1 today. He singled in his first at-bat. Swing and fouls that one back. Runners takes their lead here. And Santangelo delivers the 0-1. Up high. Throw down to first. And it is going to get away. Runner will advance from second to third on the error on the first baseman as he tried to make the scoop, couldn't do it, and pushed the ball forward down the line.
Now you have to bring at least the corner of the infield up to try to cut the run at home. Runners on first and third. Second error of the game for Shenango. Error on the pickoff. Swing and a miss there for strike two. But Santangelo's got a couple of big strikeouts and big moments. This is another one here, especially with leadoff man in the on-deck circle.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch and another foul ball. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down, but runners at the corner now. Saxon's at third, Gurley's at first. And that pitch goes outside. Evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, good hold on that breaking ball, breaks around the plate, stays outside. Good patience at the plate from Mamorous.
Here's the pitch and a foul again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here, 2 on for the Vikings. They lead 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Santangelo gets a much needed swing and a miss there for the second out of the inning.
8 strikeouts through 4 innings. Not typically a strikeout pitcher. He's got less than 1 K per inning, but he's gotten them in big-time moments here. But now top of the order with Gage Wingard coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Went down, called strike 3 2 times here. So runners take their leads at first and third. Fly ball center field. Emmerich is there, and he makes the play for the third out. So the Vikings threaten, but they do not score in the bottom of the fourth. So we have played 4 innings here in Seneca Valley, with the Vikings leading the Cats by 1, 2-1. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP, on the NFHS networks.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Here at Shenango, the teachers and staff love their Wildcats. In the classroom, or wearing the blue and gold, we have their back, and we wish the Cats the best this season.
This video is brought to you by the Shenango Area Education Association.
1, 2, 3 due up here in the top of the 5th for Shenango. That's Emmerich, Dano, and Ross. As Henderson enters his 5th inning on the mound. I got Henderson with 55 total pitches, 35 strikes, and 20 balls so far. And there's a shot down the left field line for a base hit. Runner will run around first and hold there as they get the base hit here for Emmerich on the first pitch.
Second hit of the game for Emmerich, and good job too, because he was out in front of it. He was able to adjust. The body gets fooled, Tim. You got to keep the hands back just long enough and basically swing all arms, and that's what he does there. Gets enough on it to get it over the third baseman. Good job by Peach to get it in quickly, because Emmerich was thinking 2 out of the box.
That ball will go inside for ball 1 here. So got to keep an eye on Rance Emmerich at first as he takes his lead. Throw over, and he's back safely.
Yeah, 9 stolen bases on the year, including 1 After his leadoff single in the third, he would later score the only run of the game for Shenango. He represents the tying run at first.
Throw down to first.
And Emmerich thought about going, but a good job there. A veteran move from the sophomore. Knew he didn't get the jump he needed to be able to try to swipe second, so hustles back. 2-0 the count.
Laying down the foundation for your home or business is Doran Concrete. You can find them online at doranconcrete.com. Swing and a miss.
Coach Mike Othedes coaching at third base. Dale Ross coaching at first. Coach Owie, his third year back, in his second stint with the Cats.
Swing and foul back.
So Emmerich, who had a good jump that time, will have to retreat back to the bag.
To Brody Henderson. Steps back on the rubber. He works from the first base side. Checks on the runner at first. That's Emmerich. And delivers the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball into left field as Peach is there to make the play for out number one.
And similarly in the last at bat where Emmerich was able to keep the hands back just long enough. Good job by Dando doing the same, but just ended up dropping the hands enough that he gets under the ball and lifts it out for the first out of the inning.
Now I'll bring up the lefty and Trey Ross. Throw back over to first. He's back safely.
Coach Othedes now over 150 wins in his coaching career, again over two different stints, 160 to be exact.
And throw down to second is not in time. Stolen base.
Second one of the game. Second time you've been safe at Riverside. Riverside Apartments. Hey, you're looking to downsize? Downsize? It's a steal at Riverside Apartments. Visit riverside-apts.org for more information. $500 or less per month, all utilities included.
That is outside, and I'll make it 1-1.
Lawrence County Senior Citizen Living Complex in downtown Newcastle.
Here's the pitch to the 4-12 batter. That'll be outside.
Trey Ross leads the team with 3 triples and also has the only 4-bagger of the year for the Cats. It was an inside the park 4-bagger that moved Jefferson Morgan now to a 5-0 lead over Union.
19 RBIs on the season for Ross. Takes that pitch up high.
3-1 the count. You wondered with the open base how conservative you are pitching to Ross. I mean, you got Anarok in the on-deck circle. 14 ribbies for him on the year as well.
So Henderson from the stretch. And going to find the outside corner for a strike.
That's a good piece of hitting, though, from Ross. Even though it's a strike, that's not a pitch you're going to look to drive. 3-1 marginal count, you let that go, but now you change the approach. Anything close, now you're getting it in play.
Fly ball center field, and it might just fall in between the tray, but Peach comes in and makes the play.
And off and running with the pitch was Emmerich. He thought that was falling in. He was rounding third, looking to go home.
And just like that, the inning ends. And we still have a 1-run lead here for the Vikings. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP on the NFHS networks.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock's Kaylee Kubelis as the April Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month after setting the school records in the 200-meter and 400-meter dash at the MAC Championships. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Neshannock's Anthony Aiken as the April Male Athlete of the Month. Anthony broke a 56-year-old school record in the 100-meter dash, is a part of the school record 4x100-meter relay team, and also second on the baseball team in RBIs, including a walk-off single against Shenango. Congratulations and best of luck to Neshannock's Anthony Aiken and Kaylee Kubelis, the April Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
As we enter now the bottom of the fifth, first pitch to Zach Myers down low, is over the inside corner for a strike.
2, 3, 4 hitters.
Myers, Stewart, and Clausen. And second pitch there by Santangelo is a strike, and he's ahead 0-2.
Yeah, get a good look at that breaking ball there in the strike cam. Good movement there, catches the top of the zone.
Here comes the 65th pitch for Santangelo, and a ground ball to short. Picked up there by Ross, fires across for the out.
Pitch number 65 for Santangelo. On the other side, Henderson at 66.
Pretty even match between these two schools so far. Just the 2-run RBI single, the difference in this ball game.
Yeah, what was the difference that the coaches said? Can't make the mistakes. 2 Shenango errors and then the base running error in the last inning leading to a double play. I mean, you could say right there, Tim, that's the difference in this game.
And Noah Scott now at the plate. 1 for 2, line drive and a single in his 2 at-bats.
That 2-run single from Stewart, his team-high 17th RBI of the season. That right now is the difference in the game.
He hits this one to center field. Emmerich is there, tracks it, and makes the catch.
Oh, young ball players watching at home. Textbook work from the center fielder right there. Like a defensive back, you got to open the hips. He opened it in one direction, realized he had to turn, open him back in the other way. Didn't backpedal, turned, ran, made the catch, made a tough play look easy.
Alice Clausen now at the plate, the cleanup hitter for this Vikings team. Swings and misses from the left side. Here's the delivery. Check swing, down low, ball 1. Santangelo works from the middle of the rubber. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on here for Apollo Ridge. Here's the delivery. Just outside. And the count rolls to 3 balls, 1 strike here to Alex Clausen.
Hitting .292 on the year is the first baseman.
Pop up, third base side, but out of play. And we'll do it again at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the string is out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. And that pitch is going to hit just off the plate for ball 4.
So 3-hit batsman, but that's the first walk of the game issued by Santangelo. Score update coming for you. Frazier, the 13 seed, leading Riverview 4-3. That game's in the bottom of the 5th inning. Winner of that one will take on Laurel. It's a final 7-0 over Burgettstown.
Pitch is up high, ball 1. So Santangelo losing a little accuracy here in the last 2 batters.
Yeah, that one looked like he was trying to completely blow it by McCracken and left it up high.
Again, might be overthrowing and is back to 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, get back to your form, get back to your rhythm, find that release point because getting to the stretch working too quickly.
If you got a breaking ball or a changeup, you may want to just try to get that and get your release back. He's gone fastball 3 straight time and 3 straight time. It has been basically eye high.
And usually what that means, especially when you've gone to the stretch, is that the top half is falling behind your lower half. So need to maybe take not a slide step, but maybe a more kick step, because 4 pitches all way high, and that's exactly what it is, a 4-pitch walk, because, Tim, he's not getting the leg up in the air enough for the arm to catch up and get out in front, and that's going to lead to a Pontius Insurance
trip to the mound.
Yeah. Have a talk down at third base with third base coach Brent Saxon. Cooper Gorley coaching at first.
Is actually handling the duties here.
No, so yeah, this is just a.
Yeah, it's just the players.
Yeah, I thought I saw Coach
Well,
Oey
they did.
heading out to the mound.
They took a few steps and they decided to go back and let the players handle it. So.
I like this wanted to mention for Apollo Ridge and their foundation with their coaching staff is you don't see it a whole lot in high school anymore, but I'm starting to see it a little more often. The head coach staying in the dugout. Cooper Gorley coaching first and Brent Saxon coaching first, while head coach Matt Gorley calls everything from the bench.
Yeah, that is another straight. That's 5 straight high ones here for Santangelo.
But I do like that the way that motion looked. That was a much better looking motion. He just still left it a little bit high.
There's a strike on the inside corner. That was his best delivery here in his last 7 or 8 pitches.
Because he didn't rush it. He allowed the arm to come through and follow through in the pitch.
So the runners take their lead. Clausen's at second and McCracken. And we get another foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Santangelo now at 81 pitches here today. And fouls another one back.
Shenango has not fouled off a single 2-strike pitch here today. That's the 4th now for the Vikings.
Check on the runners in the pitch, up high. And it evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, 2 on here for the Vikings. Clausen's at second, McCracken's at first. Swing and a miss on the high feeder for strike 3.
Big strikeout got him to chase up high to end the inning.
All right, we have now played 5 here from Seneca Valley with Apollo Ridge leading Shenango 2-1. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP on the NFHS networks.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
As we head into the 6th inning, it's now time to bring James Dawson back for the rest of the way here in this opening round of the 2A playoffs.
Thank you, Tim Continenza. The 7-10 game. Runs all scored in the 3rd inning. Shenango with 1 in the top of the 3rd. But responding with 2 in the bottom half was Apollo Ridge for this 2-1 advantage. Top of the 6th inning, and it's 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Cats, and Anorak, Keeler, and Kammerer. That one misses away, 2-0 the count. Pitch count not really an issue whatsoever. That was pitch number 68. Thrown from Henderson. He scattered 5 hits on the game, and he's gotten a lot of those pop-ups, especially to that man wearing number 2, the shortstop, Gage Wingard. That's the 7th putout he has made in this game.
Amazing.
Big first out of the inning as Jack Keeler comes to the plate. California, Laurel, New Brighton have all advanced. As this first pitch misses inside to Keelar, nearly hits the senior right fielder, as you saw Trey Ross again warming up in the red zone bullpen for the Shenango Wildcats. This one off the end of the bat, little nubber, 3 unassisted, as Alex Clausen able to take care of that one. Shenango, Tim, just has not been able to time up the pitches of Henderson. Not a lot of hard hit balls in this game.
No, they just had that one inning where they got a couple people on, but they have not been able to take advantage of it. A lot of pop-ups, a lot of high fly balls.
That first pitch strike to Jacob Kammerer. Off speed here. Cricket bowls its way in. Evens the count at 1-1. Might be my first cricket bowl call of the year.
You got to go bowling once in a while, you know?
Shenango doesn't want their season to come to an end. They're running out of outs to play with.
Yeah, that is a concern right now. I mean, obviously, you got 4 outs left in this ball game as it stands right now. You need base runners.
This one downstairs makes the count 3-1 to Kammerer. 6 doubles on the year to lead the team. Right now, just looking to get on base any way that he can. 3-1 from Henderson. Popped up. Straight up. Catcher giving chase. Does he have enough room? He does, and he makes an over-the-shoulder catch. McCracken able to snag another one to end a 1-2-3 top of the 6th inning. Keeps it a 2-1 Apollo Ridge lead here in the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and one-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Shenango trailing 2-1. Apollo Ridge trying to get a little more insurance here. The 7-seed Vikings and the 10-seed Wildcats. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for both teams in their next at-bats. For Apollo Ridge, again, trying to get some insurance on the board, whereas Shenango, it'll be their last chance with Deem, Farilla, and Ziegler due up.
Newcastle Transit Authority going your way. Relax over and ride. Daily routes to Pittsburgh as well as routes all around Lawrence County. Routes and schedules available at newcastletransit.org.
241 Parker Gorley watches strike one down at the knees. That one misses outside, evens the count at 1-1. Coming up after the game, we will announce an MVP of the game. Give a shout out to MVP Insurance, home, auto, term, life, liability insurance, and more at mvpins.com. That one's in there for strike 2.
It's what we were talking about earlier in the game. They kind of get ahead of the hitters. Tried to really take advantage of a quick inning here.
Breaking ball called strike 3. Santangelo, 10 strikeouts now in the game.
Really has done that throughout this ball game. He's kind of bobbed and weaved a few times with runners in scoring position, but been able to do it, and has been doing it with the strikeout. Has really been the key for his success here today. He's pitched a nice ball game here for the Wildcats.
First time Gorley's gone down on strikes. Richard Peach 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks. Now steps in. He's first pitch swinging. Foul ball back. So we have most of the bracket figured out for the next round here. Won't be until Monday, but it'll be 1-seed Fort Cherry against the 8-seeded California. 3-seeded Southside against 11th-seeded New Brighton. Winner of this one will take on the 2-seed Neshannock. And they're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Frazier still leading over the 4-seed Riverview Raiders. That one just getting a piece of it is Peach to stay alive.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Give yourself an opportunity. Just make contact in those scenarios.
Over 80 pitches now thrown for Santangelo. Again, pitch count not an issue. As this one's chopped up the middle. Taken there by Farilla behind second base. Strong throw across to get the runner by about a half step on the 4-3. 2 up, 2 down here in the 6th inning.
Up the bat, center fielder, Peyton Ambrose.
Santangelo, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 hit batsmen. Henderson just 3 strikeouts in the game, but has not given a lot of hard hit balls in the game. And we have a issue out on the field. It looks like Kammerer may be getting a new glove. Yeah, there's a hole in Jacob Kammerer's glove.
Yeah. They're going to run one out to him right now.
I'm going to give him a lot of credit for holding on to that baseball then at first base. That equipment timeout. Works in progress. It's going to be a work in progress getting that glove back in order. But Joe Wright, he's always ready for your next painting project. 724-714-4294. Good looks of that new glove coming in. Rob Nattell, Matt Flannery, Jacob Walls are part of our production crew here this evening as that pitch misses outside to Peyton Mamrose for ball 1. It's again the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Deem, Farilla, and Ziegler due up for the last chance here for Shenango. That one misses inside.
Makes it 3-0. This is where you got to bear down here if you're Santangelo. You don't want to give a free pass here.
Especially not when you have the on-deck batter being the leadoff hitter. Gage Wingard 0 for 3, though he did give his last one a ride to deep center field. This one fisted towards short. That's going to have a lot of English on it. Good play by Ross. Strong throw, and it is not in time.
Wow, infield hit.
Hard 90 down the bases for Mamrose. And because of that spin, Ross had to wait for a second bounce, Tim, and that was enough.
Yeah, that's exactly it. He played it properly. He didn't rush it and try to come in on the ball. He waited for it he can get a good bounce, secure the ball, and make the throw. And just a bang-bang play at first, just a little bit late.
First pitch swinging, lifted towards shallow right field. I'd say it's not going to be caught by the second baseman, Farilla, to end the threat. The 4th hit of the game, that's all it was for Apollo Ridge, but that runner left stranded. Through 6 complete, it's 2-1. Apollo Ridge leading Shenango. Last chance for the Cats. WPIAL playoff action on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help.
Corner to Nate Deem.
And if you're Shenango, you got
corner to Nate Deem.
And if you're Shenango, you got to be just thinking, get on base. You need base runners.
That one upstairs evens the count at 1-1. Deem hitting .333 on the year.
Neither of these two teams are really power teams, so you got to be thinking you need a couple base hits to produce a run.
That's all it is string a couple of them together. And that's all you got to be looking for right here because you have the tying run at the plate, as you have had for the last 4 innings. That one's fouled back to the screen, evens the count at 2-2. Off-speed pitch bounces in, and the count runs full. Payoff pitch. Misses inside and a leadoff walk. Second walk issued today by Henderson. So now A.J. Farilla, the senior, comes up. Wanted to get a chance to mention the hashtag 31Forever seniors on senior night last week were honored. Love what Shenango does. They always put the painting of all the numbers on the field, but they had a special one. Number 31 was behind the pitcher's mound for Shenango for DJ Graham, who passed away a couple of years ago. 31 forever, always a member of this senior team. As Farilla pulls back at the last second, good job to do so. And then hustling back at first base was Deem.
Yeah, well, right now, if you're going to get a button down, you have to make sure you're square and you go with the ball up and down. You don't want to try to jab at it. You want to kind of just receive the ball and put it down on the ground.
Yeah, just catch it, right?
Exactly.
Will he square again on the 1-0? He will, and he fouls it back.
And another kind of jab at it, and I get it. It's a difficult thing to learn, is how to just adjust the bat up and down and let it, like you say, catch it.
You almost want to catch it like a first baseman, though, out in front, that you can see the ball. You got to do a job now. Get this bunt down and move the runner in the scoring position. Not squaring there in the 1-1. Upstairs makes it 2-1 to Farilla. 318 hitter on the year, 18 RBI. So that's the second most on the team. Third most, excuse me. Tying run at first, nobody out. Squaring again. This time he is able to get the bunt down. Henderson stumbled coming off of the mound. His throw to first is in time by a half step. Good recovery for Henderson to get the out, but job done by Farilla. Sacrifice 1-3. Good hustle from A.J. Farilla. And I think we're going to have a pinch runner. We saw Joe Esposito as a courtesy runner earlier in the game. I think now he will be the pinch runner. Thank you, Mr. Nattel. That is Joe Esposito.
Pinch running, number 6, Joseph Esposito.
Tying run in scoring position. Got the job done, and now it's DH Ricky Ziegler stepping to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Can the junior cash in? Excuse me, the sophomore cash in.
Yeah, really big runner out there at second base, representing a tying run in Beam.
Long pause from Henderson. Now winds, fires, misses upstairs.
It's not a bad thing to kind of use a different type of rhythm here once in a while, just to try to maybe lull the batter in that stance.
That one misses inside, 2-0 the count. Pinch runner Joe Esposito running at second. Ziegler with a 2-0 count from Henderson.
We've seen Esposito come in earlier and run.
As the courtesy now as a pinch runner. 3-0 the count. Rance Emmerich, the leadoff batter, he's 2 for 3, waiting in the on-deck circle.
You think you got to be taking the entire way here.
As Coach O put the handcuffs on him. Right down Broadway, 3-1 to count.
Now you got to be looking zone. Where your hot zone is that where you want to take this pitch? Because you don't have to swing. But if it's where you like it.
And it was, and he does lift it right towards center field, and coming on and making a sliding grab is the center fielder, Peyton Mamrose. Read it well right off the bat. Come charging in to make the catch.
Yeah, nice play. Went down to the knee. As you mentioned, sliding and snow coned that ball. and it was able to control it enough for the out.
Yeah, I thought that was going to
It
bounce
was
out
close.
for a second.
Yeah, it had a chance, but he was able to secure it.
Agent Stan Pontius, Jessica Dixon, Tracy Giddings, PontiusInsurance.com.
So we're down to one final out here. But that is a big run represented at second base there in Epicita.
After the game, we'll have our creative edge conversation, see who has the edge in the statistical categories. Rance Emmerich, a couple of singles, and has scored the only run of the game for Shenango. Can he keep his Cats alive? He's taken the whole way for strike one.
Epicita not getting a big lead at second base.
Line drive right at the second baseman for the final out. Stewart makes the catch, and the Vikings advance to the WPIAL quarterfinals. Apollo Ridge 2, Shenango 1. Vikings will take on 2-seed Neshannock on Monday. Site and time to be determined. We'll step aside, recap this one, give your scoring recap and some post-game awards when we return. Vikings advance 2-1. It's the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Back from Seneca Valley High School, it's post-game showtime here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. A 2-1 victory for the 7th-seeded Apollo Ridge Vikings over Shenango. All runs coming in the third inning, Tim. The two pitchers doing their job throughout the course of the game. The difference in this one, it's exactly what we said from the get-go. The team that would make the fewer mistakes would be the team that would come out victorious tonight, and it was Apollo Ridge. They played flawless in the field, no errors. And 2 errors for Shenango, one that directly the very next at batter leads to the 2-run single that plated the only runs of the game for Apollo Ridge.
It really was. It was a game. Oh, you're seeing two really good pitchers control the outcome of the ball game, and you got to give up to Apollo Ridge and Henderson. Pick number 66 coming through with 7 quality innings and getting the win here today, and it really does come down to simple mistakes, and that ball out into right field just off the leather of the right fielder was the difference in the ball game, kept an inning alive, and then the Vikings taking full advantage of it on, like you mentioned, the next at bat, as they were able to convert on that with a 2-run RBI single, and that was the difference in the ball game. Like you said, all the scoring coming in that one inning.
Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen, family owned and operated general contractors for 4 generations. GEMbuilders.com, building your community for 70 years. And we'll start in that top of the third inning. Rance Emmerich leading off with a single, gets a stolen base of second. After a strikeout and a pop-out, Christian Anarok walks, and Jack Keeler, a 2-out RBI single to left field, plates the first run of the game. Shenango taking the 1-0 lead, but Apollo Ridge would bounce right back after a leadoff single from Peyton Mamros. A balk moves him to second base. Gage Wingard strikes out. Zach Myers hits a fly ball to right, keeps tailing away. Keeler unable to corral it, and on the next at bat, Noah Stewart hits a 2-run single right back up the middle, made the score 2-1 after 3 innings of play. Shenango would get another good chance in the third inning, another leadoff single for Rance Emmerich after stealing second, but a flyout and then another flyout in shallow left field that Richard Peach and Peyton Mamros looked like they weren't going to be able to get to it. Emmerich took off from second base thinking he was going to score, and instead he is doubled off on the play as the ball was caught and thrown back into second base. One final chance in the final inning for Shenango, a leadoff walk from Nate Deem. He's sacrificed to second base by A.J. Farilla. And then a couple of hard-hit balls. Ziegler lines out to the center fielder. Rance Emmerich hits a hot shot right at the second baseman to end the game. Your final score again, 2-1. Apollo Ridge 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 8 runners left on base. Shenango 1 run on 5 hits, 2 errors, and 6 runners left stranded on the bags. And it was those 2 errors in the field, the base running error that definitely hurts and takes him out of an inning as well. Those are the little things that just can
Playoff
be
baseball,
it's playoff
yeah.
baseball. You're right. That's a great way to say it.
And that's what it only takes one bad inning or one just tough play go against you, and it could be the difference in a ball game. And then, we've seen two schools here, both of them very equal, I think, in style of play and abilities, and both had their number ones going, and it was really a fun game to watch. But you got to give it up to Paula Ridge, who took advantage of an opportunity, didn't give up on themselves after they gave up the lead in the top of the inning. Came back and were able to take advantage of the error and base runners, and was able to come through with Stewart getting that big RBI single.
Take a look at the brackets one last time here. We can't fill them all out. More on that in a moment, but Fort Cherry will take on California. They were a 3-1 victor, were the Trojans over Freedom. These quarterfinal games will all be played on Monday next week. The other game in the top half of the bracket, still to be determined, because Riverview ties it up in the 7th inning. We are in extra innings between the Commodores and the Raiders there, tied at 4. The winner of that one will take on Laurel next week. The 5-seeded Spartans defeated Burgettstown 7-0. Here, Apollo Ridge defeating Shenango 2-1. They will take on Neshannock in the quarterfinals. And the 3-seed Southside will take on New Brighton. The 11-seed upset the Ulst Chargers 7-2. So, Section 2, been strong all year long. We've seen it the last few years that this section has produced a lot of quality teams. Neshannock gets the first round bye. Laurel with a victory. New Brighton with an upset victory. But they go 3-2 as Freedom and Shenango each on the losing end of their games here today. Final score again, 2-1, Apollo Ridge over Shenango. Last order of business for us, Tim Continenza, a couple of awards to give out. We'll start with our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. And 8 runners left on base for Apollo Ridge, and a lot of that was due to key strikeouts and key situations from Jonathan Santangelo.
Yeah, Jonathan Santangelo had a great game here today for the Wildcats. Kept his team in it the entire game, and every time he needed a big strikeout, he was able to come away with it. He had 10 strikeouts on the evening, and he is our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game award for his 10 strikeouts here tonight. Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game to Jonathan and Maley Chiropractic in Lawrence County SportsNet. Proud to honor him tonight with tonight's Play of the Game. He'll receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone. In recognition of tonight's Play of the Game, to view a full list of this year's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Games, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations again to Jonathan Santangelo, tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Yeah, hard luck loser tonight for Santangelo, now 4-3 on the year. 6 innings pitched, just 4 hits, 2 runs. I have as 1 earned, but I think you might be right, Tim. You got to say really 0 runs earned in that game. 10 strikeouts, just 2 walks, and 3 hit batsmen for Santangelo. As for your MVP Insurance MVP of the game, we're going to go the pitcher on the other side, and Brody Henderson, because he kept Shenango batters off balance all night. Only 3 strikeouts, but a lot of, end of the bat hits, a lot of pop-ups. I think 7 putouts by the shortstop Gage Wingard on his own. But he was lights out. Shenango did not figure him out on the bump. He's got to be your MVP Insurance MVP of the game today.
No question about it. He did a great job keeping his team in the lead, keeping the Wildcats off balance here tonight. And great defense behind them, and that really was the difference in the ball game. As got to give it up to Henderson as he was able to come away. Brody did a great job getting the MVP Insurance MVP of the game. MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP of the Game award to Brady Henderson. MVP Insurance in the Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor him tonight with tonight's MVP of the game. He'll receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being tonight's MVP. To view a full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations again to Brody Henderson of Apollo Ridge as he is tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win.
So again, Apollo Ridge will take on Neshannock on Monday next week. We will have coverage tomorrow. Doubleheader at Pullman Park. Mohawk taking on Burrell, that's the second game. Elwood City against Ligonier Valley, the first game. We'll also have the Riverside contest, that game at North Hills tomorrow as Riverside takes on Shady Side Academy. And again, softball on Thursday, track and field hopefully on Wednesday. We have to wait and see what the weather has in store for that one as well. Plenty of more action coming your way at lcsportsnet.com, Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT. Big thanks again, as always, everybody here at Seneca Valley, so hospitable to us, chair or no chair. That's another story for sure. Big shout out to our production crew here, Jacob Walzer, along with Matt Flannery and Rob Nattell. For my broadcast colleague Tim Continenza, I'm James Dotson saying so long and stay tuned as we have more playoff action coming the rest of the week here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. But tonight, a 2-1 victory, Apollo Ridge defeating Shenango, only here at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Enjoy your evening, everyone.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.